Start by making a circle. Roll it into a circle. You can roll it in your hands, or you can roll it on the table. Now either using your fingers like this or rolling on the table, roll it out. Practice rolling it out. Now right here I have a line, and I can try and make it into different types of lines. It could be a curved line like this, where it could eventually become a rainbow. It can be a curved line like this. Maybe it's part of a mountain. I could even try to make zigzag lines. Try to make those sharp lines if you can. Maybe you're wanting to show a lightning bolt, or now that it's this type of shape, maybe it might be a snake. You could also roll this could then be the shell of a snail or a cinnamon bun. Go ahead and squish it. And we're gonna practice a few different shapes just to get us warmed up and used to working with this material. I'm gonna try and make a square so I can then start to smooth out the sides. Pushing here, smoothing this out with my finger. Starting to smooth this out. If I don't like how it looks, I can keep working at it, smoothing out anything just with my finger that I want to change. Turning it over, may want to flatten this part a little more. Okay. Maybe I want to try and make a triangle now. So I'm gonna try and just flip it. Start using my hands, my fingers to start smoothing it out, getting my 3 sides. This can be a really pointy one or a triangle that has rounded corners like we see here. I'm gonna start over and I'm gonna try and make one more shape with my clay. I'm gonna flatten mine a little bit. I'm gonna try and make a heart. So I'm gonna start giving it shape using my fingers. Stretching out parts that need to be stretched out. I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller if I wanted. Okay, go ahead and squish it again. You can try making a pinch pot, where now that it's in a circle again, I get my thumb, I'm going to press it in the middle. I'm then going to start pinching like it's a crocodile and start pinching all around. Now that I have my pinch pot, I can start creating this into something new. Maybe it's gonna be a little cup. Maybe I can turn it upside down and it's going to be a ghost. And I wanna give it a little more shape. Later I can then add some eyes, a mouth. Maybe I want it to be the top of an animal, the head of it, And I can then add some details here, some drawings once it's dry. I can also take it apart so that I have parts that I can add, and you can see it's super stretchy. Maybe this part, I'm gonna go ahead and make a flat circle. So first I'm gonna roll it up, and then I'm gonna flatten it. So choose a shape that you'd like to have. I'm choosing a circle, and I'm gonna just practice adding things to the top. So I'm gonna take a little piece off, and I'm gonna practice adding lines and dots to make different patterns. So maybe I wanna add that one here. I can press it on to make sure it stays on, smooth out some parts. I wanna add some dots to create a pattern. I'm rolling up these little ones. I'm gonna add those here. Maybe I wanna add a few more. So continue using your clay, practice adding patterns, lines, just so that you can get used to using this material. In just a moment, we're going to then start planning or thinking about what we want to actually create with this material.